Hello everybody, I'm Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 8 of my Aquileian Republic campaign in Hearts of Iron 4 Beta 1.9, Two Eagles. So we're about to go to war, speaking of eagles and birds and whatnot, we're about to go to war with House Avian here, and you know, just get our land back, essentially. Now, I have been thinking about, I don't know if I'm going to do it, but about maybe trying to see if I can justify wars on some of these other areas, because like you should be able to justify on anybody who's generated world tension, right? So, but it still won't actually let me do it. And the Zafsians here, they're probably going to be killed by the Graphissians. I don't know. We probably will just end it whenever we get down to the Over La Pelt, which we're not allowed to do for another 6 months anyway. We were not going to do it in 6 months, I don't think, but it's going to be something. It's going to be starting something. What we might do is create a special division. Okay, there we go. We've got the next engine done here. We could actually get this done even faster if we let this fill up. Is create a 24 division army that's just the divisions that I've got with the tanks in them. Flowinians have sent financial aid and invested in us. Really? I wonder what's compelled them to do that. Let's keep... I don't know. Let's work with the Pat. We try to curtail them later. We are getting daily increased harmony support, but it just doesn't... I'm sure looking forward to the comments, because I'm pre-recording this, of course, to the comments telling me how I'm doing this all wrong and how here's how I could have gamed the system to have 100% harmony or something. But I like the coalition government concept. I think it really works here. So we are about to lose 55 deputies. So let's get ready for that. We've got our war goals here. And let's get declaring. I don't even think we're going to need to micro this. Okay. Volunteers from the Griffonian Republic. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's just keep letting this fill up. What are you doing? Stop it, stop it, stop it. Come this way. Go directly to the capital. And keep filling up here. Got him. Not quite enough to get the win, though. Ooh, I guess we have to take Hull House. And then the others will crumble, because they are weak little miners. But I like to think that's because we're just, you know, we take the victory points and we capitulate the areas. And we, you know, it's because we take control of the leaders and we win, and then because the people rose up against their leaders once we'd done that, and then we, you know, take control. Okay, so we can now unite the Rumar Basin if we control Griffinstone, Rumar, Antigua, Erie, or the Black Rock. So we don't control Erie. That's the eastern part. That ain't us. So right here. There it is. The Rumar Basin has been created. Excellent. So we're at 272, and we're going to need to be at 275, and we're about to lose some people as well. So it just sucks. Almost there. Come on. Got it. 88 days. Very nice. Oh, I had these guys on the totally wrong border anyway. I had them on the border with the Republic of Griffinheim. Okay. Well, let's get ready for the next wars. Might be about a year away or so, though. Alright, what is these government modifications here? We got Air Force stuff we could change. Nah. You know, I think us not being on war economy in the end was actually really good for us. Yeah. So that'll put us at 272. We're about to lose a bunch. I think just again, like I said, for the sake of role play, let's turn all these off because that's like all in infrastructure stuff. But let's build all these resources. We need excavation 3 in order to do some of these other projects. What's this? Armored vehicles. Oh, right. Yeah. So we want to switch this over. Okay, we're actually short on tungsten now. So I guess it is good that we're working on trading for some of this stuff. There we go. Now, we have... Looks like we're finally under 100% stability. I've been hurting, cutting into my own stability so much. We gotta get back in gear here. Oh, no, I didn't mean to curtail, actually. No, I meant to work with them. Shit. Excuse my language. Not really what I wanted to do. But we could improve the workers' conditions. Just always good to do that. Anytime you can. Okay, well, we're not gonna be able to limit the presidential executive anytime soon, it looks like. So that's fine. We come over here and we start heading towards that research slot again. This is motorized things, whatever, not that great, but the military factories very much so are. So what I'm gonna do is, because we're gonna be making a couple of variants, I think, on the medium tanks. So in fact, we might make them all just have different infantry divisions that do different things, just for fun. Or instead of infantry support tanks, we just have that many different tank divisions for directly. Oh, I don't know. No, I'm starting to get too crazy in my head, like the different things we could do. Oh, basic armored car will be, we should have grabbed that earlier. It's going to help with resistance as we head forward into the Empire. All right, let's try working with the MPA this time. That's what I was supposed to have done. Okay. What is it? We need 275. I'm going to have to do this a couple of times. What is this? Develop the coal mines. That's fine. This is all going wonderfully. Yeah, more infrastructure for our nice areas with full of factories and whatnot. But we're running out of tungsten. Let's trade with the Federation, our puppet. There we go. Now all the problems are gone. Actually, I have so much extra. Hold on. Trade, come over here. We just cancel that. Just get those 2 factories back. Thank you. Very nice. Alright. We're not really getting as much as I would like. Do I have anybody here that could just, let's see, kindly enigma, nobody that just increases my harmony passively? It's just Cecile. Oh, the attaché! How could I forget? They will not accept. What? Too low opinion of us. Why? Oh, it's because I've been generating world tension. Well, if you won't take it, perhaps the changelings will. Actually, the Stalingrad, though, has got its work cut out for it. Oh, man. You know what? Let's send this attaché to the people who we're going to be fighting later. They will not accept. Low opinion. Everybody needs to piss off, alright? That's what you need to do. Okay. keep needing to find more people to work with. So we could do this, then we could do one more. I think we just might, after this tax cuts thing, might be able to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make all sorts of infantry, all sorts of tank things for fun. Okay, that's too far ahead of time. How's the artillery looking? Come on, we can keep going further. Actually, no, switch this out. We need to get better anti-air. I should have done that earlier for the any tanks we'll run into. We've got nobody on our border. Man, this game really turned out differently. I thought that we were going to be the ones being pressured by the Empire. Looks like Bronze Hill's pushing south again. Are they actually going to get there, though? Okay, so while we wait for my tanks to properly be set up, we should have enough here that we could... Yeah, let's at least get the base, 24 of them or so that we could get another army ready to go and we could convert it later into the specific templates that I want. Okay, what do we got? Is it enough? No, we need to be at 275. We're at 239. Oh, it's because I didn't do the detractors. Fuck me. Oh, no. Wasting time. That's what I'm doing. I'm just wasting freaking time. The freaking motorized thing. At least got 100% of our own support. Isn't that nice? That's the thing when you're trying to min-max it, then you end up failing, and you're just minning and not maxing. Fuck me. Okay. Do I care about any other modifications? What's this missing impression? Can I even make tactical bombers? Is that a thing? We got early bombers, I guess. Okay, medium tanks, except we're not even really going to use those because we're going to start researching all of the variants and make those instead. Like, I don't know, maybe we'll make one, like two divisions. I don't know. I'm just frustrated right now. I'm not thinking straight. But my military is outrageously strong. I probably could actually make dedicated tank divisions, then also have the support style ones as well. Like, why have to pick and choose, right? Plumis publishes Le Stranger. The Stranger. It's Camus. It's a play on Camus. Albert Plumis is a name that has quickly risen in the artistic circles of Aquileia. His absurdist approach towards life, which is widespread in his works, has attracted many griffins weary of the constant wars raging across the world. He has recently finished his newest novel, titled Le Stranger, The Outsider. Okay, so slightly different. Which follows Griff Salt and his indifferent lifestyle. The critics praise the main character's disposition towards life, authority, and religion, stating that these are the proper values for the uncertain times. Thus, the book has quickly become an integral part of any Aquileian's shelf. Remind me not to look at the sun. Alright. You know what? I actually kind of want to... I'm a little tempted to do some military training, because we've got political power to burn, and then I could use it on making my land doctrine better in a bit. Okay, finish whipping the party. Okay, that's done. Now, I don't want to curtail anybody right now, though. Let's work with the MPA instead. And that will give me enough. Actually, no, it will not give me enough. I'll still have to do something else before we could get to the limiting of the presidential executive. After that, though, that's the last one, I think. So then what I'll probably do, since we're not actually trying to pass anything just for fun, I'll probably start just curtailing. And yeah, it's going to make my coalition weaker, but I'm just going to fill everything with my party. And then, you know, once it's all filled up, all I have to do is whip my own people. Alright. In theory, right? I don't know. Oh, should I get an aircraft designer just for the sake of it? Oh, I like this. I like that design of Safram. We could do heavy fighter. Heavy fighter reliability, plus 20%. Wow. You know what? Talus, yeah, let's do that. Wow, that's fun. Okay, but we need to keep an eye on this for right now. As soon as working with Pat is finished, we do the other stuff. Okay, now let's go over here to production. We'll switch some of you over here for the anti-tank 2, anti-air 2s, excuse me. What? How did it only go to 268? This is bullshit. Fuck. Alright. Do we want to do something else, or do we wait the... No, let's wait the 10 days. Also, coalition detractions don't go anywhere. Alright. Yeah, so we'll have a little bit of extra, but we can finally limit the presidential executive. One of the most hotly debated parts of the Aquileian Constitution is the function of the executive office. Our political stance has always been to limit the executive and devolve more power into the Assembly Nationale and have them be the primary driving force behind our democratic system. Our president is not to become a dictator, and these restrictions will make sure of that. Okay. And so we can start curtailing people, but I think that probably would be a bad idea to do in the middle of all this. Okay. Apple Boom. That's what we're calling the tank destroyer, which I really should have researched first. Yeah, Bronze Hill's pushing, but they can't get in the capital. They just can't get there. Oh, that might have been a mistake. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, and I can't cancel it. Oh, don't have something happen. The focus will cancel if requirements are not met. Oh, no. Oh, no! Okay. We're okay. I thought we were going to go under 275 or something. I was actually really worried there for a moment. Okay. Okay, so these divisions here. Let's change them up. No, stop it. Ah, stop it. Okay. Duplicate. We'll put in the... Actually, no, let's keep it waiting for a little bit longer. Okay, whip the party. Yes. Griffinheim has declared on the Griffonian Republic. Okay, so this small nation here is throwing its hat into the ring. Cloudberry connection? Nah, we're gonna do on our own. Set up the Great Trial. Although we maybe could go do other things in the meantime. So, you know, I'm supposed to be showing off the beta. Is there any other stuff that's decision stuff? We can come down here, find out what this is about. We just need to refurbish the Prydian yards, actually. This is just needed to come in over here if I want to do cruiser development. So, let's go here. And then we'll come down here to do the economic project so you guys can see what that looks like. How's the infrastructure? Pretty good, mostly. We want to make sure that, you know, our armies aren't going to start starving or lacking in supplies up here. Economic policy. All the infrastructure will be worked on at once. Yes. But yeah, okay, we're down to 39 now. But I really think, yeah, let's see if we could, over time, now that we no longer need the executive and whatnot, we could just start to curtail everybody else. Uh-oh. Oh, no, we're fine. Yeah, we're fine. We'll start curtailing everybody else and seeing if we can actually get our party into a majority. That, I think, would be fun and interesting. But maybe we have different ideas of what is considered fun and interesting. Alright. Okay, what's going on here on this front? Large river crossing. Some divisions are still preparing. Ridiculous. We're fine. Now we've got everything here, so we could start switching over. So we're gonna switch this guy over to the anti-tank. That's already anti-air. This is gonna be the self-propelled artillery, and then these can be the medium tank 2s when the time comes. All right, how are we doing there? Tungsten, we need a bit more. Keep trading with our allies, I'm thinking. Okay. So we got a new. Hold on. We're gonna take these Republican divisions here, and we're gonna do things where we include the medium tank destroyers. Actually, maybe let's do something. You know what? Just for fun, every single tank type is gonna be in here. So then we take that out. We take that out. We take that out. So what a funky looking division, for lack of a better word. We'll call these the I don't know, the Entente divisions. Am I spelling Entente right? I knew I was missing a T. Entente. Oh, one more thing, and just for the sake of it, let's set it up with the armored recon now. So these are the... Oh, I accidentally made every division in my army that. I didn't mean to. I thought I was duplicating. Well, hell's bells, huh? Okay, how badly in the hole did that just put me? Oh my god. We're not... This is horrible. Okay, we're just gonna have to spend a bunch to switch that back over. Okay, so... Wow. I've been making a lot of little sloppy mistakes like that. Oh wait, no. Do that. Then switch and switch. There we go. Okay. So then this needs to be... I don't know, that. Okay. So let's switch this back to the Republican style. We'll still keep those light tanks in there, though. Okay. Okay. Good. It's bad. Could have been worse. We need to get producing light tanks now, though, which is going to take a minute. Starting to be short on a fair amount of stuff, particularly the tungsten. But we're going to keep, for a while, just curtailing everybody until we could... I want to see if I can get us to 51% on our popularity. Okay, integrated support, actually, because we've got a fair amount. You know, we have those mage companies, so we'll do that instead of the line. Or... No, never mind. Yeah, we're gonna do dispersed. The line artillery, it's too good. And what we could also do, actually, here with these Entente divisions, is maybe something like... Hold on, let me figure this out. These are gonna be like clunky little divisions, very, you know, different. Let's... Hold on. We want to come over here. That's too far ahead of time. That's too far ahead of time. We could excavate better, do better with excavating resources. I don't know. Let's trade with Equestria, I guess. But, yeah, poach deputies. Yes, we'll be poaching constantly. Now, I know that we still want to have a certain amount of support because it helps with our stability and things like that, but it's still good. You know, we still are going to just try to get over that 50% threshold, and then we'll deal with the consequences of it a little bit later. No, who cares about any of this? Let's borrow from Floena. Why not? All it costs is political power. We've been granted a loan. Thank you very much. And yeah, we'll keep improving everything else. So yeah, what I was saying with these Entente divisions, these are going to be very different, very, very clunky, for lack of a better word, divisions. So that's what they look like. Kind of would like it if it was 4-3-2, but whatever. Actually, no, that would be, we could do 2-3-4. Yeah. So actually, switch these. Hold on, back. Switch this, do this, do... This is actually more fitting when you think about it, because then we remove that. There you go, 2-3-4, so the tanks are up front, and then the infantry come behind, and then the artillery is in the rear, you know, blowing things up, and we drag them up forward as needed. Awesome. So, is that a whole lot in terms of manpower in those divisions? Maybe we should make modifications so that they're 40 widths. I hope their organization is not going to be too low, but that's why that's why this land doctrine research here, the dispersed support. Wait a second, did they switch this? I thought line artillery used to also get organization boosts. No. Then we really need to get the organization buff for integrated support. Yeah, never mind. Floena is sending financial aid. Great. So logistically, how deep in the hole are we? Light tanks, we're not making any, so let's not count that right now. 1,400 days on the medium tanks, 534 days on the self-propelled, 57 days on the medium tank destroyers, 65 days on the anti-air. Okay, so I think that's because we had so much of it being built at first. Let's maybe switch this a little like that. Yeah. So it's all, they all have just one line there now. Okay, now which one are we the deepest in the hole? Let's wait till midnight. Okay, 540 for light tanks, 301 for the medium, 505 for self-propelled. Okay, so the self-propelled are what's costing the most. We'll start filling that up first. Oh, damn, I screwed up with the detractors thing. I need to keep doing that detractors bit. But in the meantime, yeah, we're going to just keep curtailing everybody. We're already up to 45%. Yeah, we can get to 50 real quick, I think. I just need to remember to curtail the damn detractors. There goes Griffinheim. Okay. It's happening. So what's our justification for the war once we come down here? This shall be the call of the revolution. Debout les citizens d'Aquile. Que le sang des tyrants impériaux abreuve nos silence. All shall hear it and either rally to the call or cower in fear. Okay. Alright. Okay. We don't want to do the on our own until it's time to, you know, that we know we're going to be starting the war. So let's just keep coming down here and find out about these economic plans and whatnot. Yeah, and in the meantime, just keep curtailing everybody. And we'll whip the party occasionally. This is what I've got to keep an eye on. This screen has just been dominating the game. For you to be working on all this. And I've also got my 5th research slot finally, which is pretty nice. Okay, let's look in terms of trade. Yeah, see already we're getting some bonuses for the tungsten, which is good. Really, it's only 4401. There's no middle ground. Okay, if you say so. Who say so? The Three Caballeros. Political power gain. We sure don't need that. That would have been nice to know earlier, though. I should have checked that. Air superiority is good. Now, research slot for funsies. Let's come over here and grab ourselves those heavy fighters. Okay. Whip the party a bit. Yeah, because it's hurting our stability. We're still gaining weekly stability, which is nice, but, you know. We're at 48% now. Poaching the deputies will get us over the 50%. Ruling party has to have 45% or less party. So we can't do that. So we can only keep curtailing. So for all we know, as they go down in popularity, they're just going to keep wiggling between each other. I'm still going to do it. And it looks like the lowest I can get any of them is at 15%, but if all of them are at 15%, that still gives me a 55. You know, it's still a majority. It's still good. Okay, let's find out what these new decisions are, and we're gonna take that. So before I forget, we can expand the Fizeran shipyards now. Let's also expand here into the Erie, get more oil. Once I get excavation 3, we can keep getting even more oil. Let's get that for right now, because you never know when something else is going to come along. Alright. Request from Floena. A diplomat has arrived from the small city of Floena, whose relations with us have become increasingly warm in recent times. He formally requested that the regent Cecile Guadreux would grant them the status of an autonomous urban region within Aquileia itself. Before the invasion of Emperor Grover I, Floena was our northeastern bastion responsible for guarding our border. It remained part of the kingdom until Grover III granted it the status of an imperial free city in 871. Now they wish to return back to the good old days and ask for our protection. Sure. So is this like a reference to, how like France, their president is the head of Ancona? Is it the you know the very tiny nation between Spain and France? I'm talking about in real life. So that's just what's kind of coming to mind right now. All right, how's all this looking? The light tank stuff, 356 days. We could definitely pick this up with time. You see right here, work with them. No more working with them. We will only curtail them as much as we can. All right, the Ocelot's done, so at least now we're making better light tanks for our reconnaissance. Signal companies, we're already set there. Infantry equipment. Yeah, we're starting to research stuff so quickly that we get a bit behind, but like it's kind of all right, whatever. Or that we're you know, everything's ahead of time. Great. So, let's also get training these. But I think next episode may very well be the last, although we're not going to get a goal on Griffinheim, I think. Although, can we justify on them? Because they've technically not generated war tension, even though they declared a war. Alright, let's keep curtailing. This is the only ones we can curtail left, and then this is going to get us over the 50% threshold. Very nice. Yeah, we're not going to do all of Les Ordres Nouveaux, but I think that's more in line for when you're doing, maybe you stay with the monarchy or something, or you've gone supremacist or communist or something that lets you manually justify. But still, it's a very interesting world we've created with this. We have our Carthenian Federation, our Griffinstonian Federation, and our Republic of Esterion. Okay. So should we just start going for it? That's going to take 40 days. No. There might be industry stuff we could still do. Synthetic oil experiments. Oh, construction speed boosts. Those are fun. Let's see. Queen of the battlefield. We could start to really rev up our artillery strength here. So I tell you what, let's grab that, even though it's ahead of time. And same thing with the anti-air. We could really start making some progress. And we're going to inflict lots of pain on the others. I think we might be building too much support equipment now. Yeah, we don't need that much. We could significantly bring it back. How's this looking? Let's do that. In terms of the tanks, more light tanks, but I think we really do have to max out the self-propelled artillery when we get the chance. There's just so much to be done. Curtail the PAT. Yep. We're at 50% now. A lot of it's been going to the communists, though, so now we got to keep curtailing them. Yeah. And of course, our coalition in terms of the actual votes that we have it's so small now. We only have 168. But it's okay. It's all in good fun. Oh, damn it! It's because I keep forgetting to do the detraction. Or did I do the detraction and then there was the other thing? Yeah, whip the party. Whip the heck out of the party. It can be really difficult to get a majority in a parliamentary system. I don't know if anybody follows New Zealand politics, but it was really wild. The Labour Party of New Zealand had an election. Was it in 2021 or was it in late 2020? But you know, I think it was in 2020. But they had their election down in New Zealand, and the Labour Party, which was already the party that was in power, but they took a straight up majority in the parliament, which had not happened in decades, and actually I think had never happened under their current parliamentary system, because they had different parliamentary systems before, but like, and then it was one of those things, and I'm not saying whether I agree with Labour Party policies or not, and I'm absolutely not a New Zealand citizen, so I guess like it's not my freaking business anyway, but they were running on raising taxes and different things like that, and they still won a majority in that parliamentary system. So just, you know, whether you like them or not, you gotta, I guess, give like a little golf clap to them that they pulled that off. It's pretty wild. Okay. Oh, we can get aluminum production. Am I trading for any? I don't think I'm even trading for any aluminum, but still. Let's go. Let's see. Tip of the lance. This is anti-tank stuff here. Can you imagine if I did Queen of the Battlefield and this, and I'd made anti-tank armies? I could have just been shooting down here, maybe even down to anti-tank 4 if I'd done it right. Then again, there's no ahead of time penalty reductions. So maybe it wouldn't be that crazy. Nothing like, I don't know if you can still do it, but I remember a couple of times when I've tried and failed to win as the Changelings, but I've been like I've been able to get tanks out 10 years ahead of the time you're supposed to have them. So we'll do the support technologies. Yeah, and we'll, I'm gonna actually switch some of these out in order so that we can get the maximum out of it. So like, research that with this, and then fuel refining I don't actually need. I was just kind of taking it to take something. We'll do this. So now we can use the support equipment bonuses on the level 4s. Although I don't even think they're gonna, it's not even gonna be a relevant issue. Okay. Oh, let's just take this before I forget. I don't think I can curtail anybody else. No, I can curtail the communists again if I want. I just need to wait for it to pop up again. But we've got it. We've got 51%, and we're technically still growing. So now the question is, can I get over 51% of the vote? I could, I think, as long as I keep taking the whip the party decision over and over again. I'll eventually get there. Yeah, let's keep coming down here. Free civilian factories. Always happy to hear it. Let's do that. We can also keep expanding the SV Avian. Oh, and every time I do this, this doesn't just put infrastructure in there. It gives me a building slot. That's actually really freaking good. It's like why that's like a million times better than the region-wide industrial integration thing, which I never take ever, or almost ever in any Hearts of Iron game, vanilla, modded, or otherwise, where it's you gotta spend 100 political power to get one building slot. But these, you're like, you know, you get an infrastructure and a building slot. It's so good. Yes, curtail the pat. Good. Yeah, there's nobody in the other, because we're starting to start saying, you know what, the coalition thing was fun. Maybe we just support our own party all the time, and yeah, we're not able to get anything passed right now, but that's not the point. And then, but then eventually we'll just start whipping our own votes, and we won't need them anymore. Yeah. Okay. I think that it's time maybe for us to... Hold on, I can keep curtailing. Yeah. Okay. I think it might be time for us to do the on our own and get ready. Light tanks, that's going to take 168 days. Medium tanks are going to take 21 days. The self-propelled is going to take 8 days. You know what? That's easy to fix. All we just do is come over here and switch those out like that. Now, what's it telling me? 134 days. Construction speed for the military factories is going to go faster. Long ago, the failed revolutionary Alexander Kermesky failed to bring freedom to the Hertzland. He retreated north and became a monarch in all but name, abandoning the principles he once fought for. While we may appreciate his effort, he has lost the revolutionary mandate. It now falls to us, the Second Great Revolution, to instead take up this torch and bash some imperial skulls with it. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Gonna be interesting to see what happens out there, though. Let's go ahead and send these guys out early. Should have done this before, actually. Yeah, so these are the crazy tank division ones. Let's get training them and put them on the border with what's left of the Griffonian Empire, but it's going to probably later turn into on the border with Bronze Hill. I'm just taking these things because I can. Loop Gero, whatever. I know we're not making destroyers or submarines or whatever, but there you have it. You get better anti-air guns now, and here we go. This is what I was talking about. We just whip the party. Whoosh, whoosh, get us to that 200. So this is going to put us a tiny bit short, but we'll just keep curtailing and whatnot. Yeah, we could definitely get this done before the end. Okay. Curtail the supremacists. Actually, I should have done that with Pat. Okay. Griffonian Republic up there, though, looking pretty big. They've got their puppeted what's it called? Everfrost Republic. But you know what? This episode has gone on super duper long, and I probably should, stop. Do other things. So, I'm Conquering History Games. Thank you very much for joining me. And the next episode might very well... Oh, that looks awful. The next episode might very well be the end. I don't know what's going to happen here. Like, if Phathesia... Look at this. Bronze Hill, even though they've turned... They're doing All Hail Grover the Sixth. Even though... Oh, because they're the ones who hold Griffinheim... They're gonna trigger things and make themselves the Griffonian Empire. That's really interesting because they're dogs. And Harmony as well, but we all know it's a thin facade. They're all imperialists still. So in the next episode, probably we will do Ouvert la Porte. And yeah, following must be true. The Empire's resurgence or another nation is united Hertzland. You know what? We won't do it until this is done for roleplay. Hope I remember to do that because I think I'm done recording this for the day, and then tomorrow I'll do the finale. But this has been fun. I've been really enjoying this stuff. I'm Conquering History Games, and in the next episode we will finish off the Imperials and make Griffonia a true continent of harmonious ideology. I'll see you next time.